This is JoyboyP with another review video, not so much an unboxing this time, but a rant video at Vibox. Now, admittedly, this case is a pretty cool one, and I was going to get one myself. This one was my friend Ryfire's, but he had no end of problems with it. Now, in the case, of course, you got the headphone, mic, two USB 2s, one USB 3, a card reader, reset and power buttons on it. And you do have a fan display and temperature display here, and this bit opens up and to expose the optical disk drive bays, and you've got some 3.5-inch bays here as well. Now, when this is powered up and like in a gaming mode, this front bit has a tendency to vibrate, which can get really annoying. When it came delivered from Vibox, it did have a faulty LED. I believe it was the one in the window here. And some of the construction on this case was somewhat fairly flimsy. Let's just open this up. It's a bit dusty on the inside. It's been sat on my desk for a while. So you have a total of 4 12cm fan bays, and you have one 20cm fan in the front, which I will come to in a minute. Another thing which I didn't like with Vibox is that it came without any hard drive trays, which was a bit of a cheapskate thing to do by them. These PCI covers, you can remove them. You have to push them out and break them off. You can't screw them back on like you do with most cases. It does come with an included dust filter on the top fan port here. I don't know why Vibox didn't bother, but they had plenty of room on the top here to include 14cm fans, which would have made the case a lot better. Now, another thing which I didn't like what Vibox did, I'll remove this side quickly. Sorry about that. Vibox on their front USB 3 here, they didn't put an internal header on it. Why would they do that is beyond me. So they actually originally put this through one of the liquid cooling holes in the top here. Oop, where's the camera gone? There. Through one of the liquid cooling holes in the top and into the back of the motherboard here. So I had to, I bought a separate internal connector for it. So I just power it up quickly and you can see what it looks like powered up. Back again. It is the blue LED version. It is a bit bright in the room at the moment. You do have, see the temperature display there. It's a bit hard to see with this camera. But there we go. You can see it does have a fan that's just display the RPM of the fans and the runtime of the current runtime of the computer. As I said, it is a cool looking case. On second inspection, there was no LED on the side like my friend said there was. This is the original power supply which came with the computer. Ryfire's this computer originally cost Ryfire £700, and here comes the other part of my rant at Vibox. They used the cheapest of the cheap parts in his computer. I researched the parts on some PSU calculators, and they put a 400 watt power supply for a computer which needed a bare minimum of 453 watts, which is what caused the problems, which I'm going to explain in a moment. Now, the graphics card that they put on his computer wasn't exactly the highest end ones, but he could still play some games on high to ultra settings. But when he did go up that high with the graphics card, his computer just cut off, no warning, just completely shut down. And this was because the power supply not being able to deliver enough power to the graphics card. So so eventually the graphics card actually blew up. Well, not physically, but stopped working. And he had to get a new power supply, a new graphics card, and he also got a new case while he was at it. So to get his computer all up and running again, £700 computer turned into a £1,500 computer. The RAM that they included in the computer was the Mushikin RAM, and I've looked on their website to try and find the same RAM cards. Just open the front there quick. I looked on their computer to try and find the same RAM cards. Just pop this down, and I couldn't find them on their website. So it's very cheaply built, you know. You actually just pull these bits off, they're not screwed in or anything. Very flimsy metal. You stay there. Oh, sorry, I did think it was a 20cm fan in the front. It's just another 12cm, and that's not even screwed in. That's just got little plastic bits holding it in. This is a blue LED fan. I know on this camera it looks a bit purple, but as I was saying anyway, I looked on the Mushikin website to try and find the same RAM cards, and I couldn't find the same RAM cards. The ones that Vibox included only went up to had a megahertz of 800. My crappy laptop has better RAM than that. So I'd say a big thumbs down for Vibox for using the cheapest of the cheap parts that they could find to build a £700 computer. The graphics card that they included was only worth like 80 quid brand new. Ooh, shit. So, yeah, don't go with Vibox. If you know enough to try and get a website to build your computer with parts that you're trying to specify, just learn a bit more, which isn't that hard, and build your own computer. It's far safer. Vibox here, have diddled them out of 700 quid. So it was a bad. Their customer services as well is really crap. When parts started going wrong with it, such as the the graphics card, they wouldn't give him his money back. They wouldn't have it fixed or anything like that. They wouldn't do anything for him, and he'd not open the case to look at parts or do anything like that. They just wouldn't help him out. Why won't you stand up? The original system included the FX 853 CPU. I believe that was its model number. The AMD 4.2 gigahertz one anyway. Now I think it could, when he bought the system, that was fairly new, and it does have a lot higher wattage requirements than most CPUs. One thing I noticed is that I'd love to know where this fan is drawing air from. There is no holes in the front of the case which would show where it's drawing any air, and I can barely feel anything coming from that. It's literally a pointless fan, and it's almost completely blocked off by that. So it just goes to show how cheaply and quickly they must have thrown this computer together. I was originally planning to buy probably either a red or blue version of this myself. After I saw the problems he had, I decided to build my own computer. So yeah, just research things that you're not sure about. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. I've learned enough from YouTube to build my own computer pretty well. Just learn to build your own, you'll be far happier building your own rather than getting a cheap shit computer like this. If you like this video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. Please leave comments in the description, in the comment section below. Sorry. I'll take negative reviews on this video because it was a bit of a rant. What can I say really? It was a shit computer which cost a fair amount of money. You know. Anyway, yeah, leave comments in the comment section below. There might be more information in the description. Please subscribe to more, hopefully positive reviews on on my personal computer components. I will be doing later as well a gigabyte wireless card. It's not exactly 100% positive, but it is a good card anyway. This is JoyboyP signing out.